Today we're going to go over some of the best saunas for bedroom use, and then we're going to categorize them by price. This month we're featuring the Home Biohacking Blueprint Bedroom Series, and basically we're creating a home biohacking studio in the courtesy of a corner of your master bedroom. We're featuring mini saunas, expensive saunas, cheap saunas, mid-grade saunas, and today we're going to go over some options for some of the best models that you can put in your bedroom with no electrical upgrade, sorted by price. At the top of the list, in the $6,500 range to $7,500 range, we have the Radiant Health Pause 1. This is a sleek one-person sauna. You can pretty much sneak anywhere into a corner of a room. It's a 36 by 36 average footprint. All of these will be, but we're breaking them up by price. And at the top of the range here is the Radiant Health. It features the floor heater, the bench heater, and the Pause is no exception to this, but most of the one-person saunas on the market are going to be too small to get red light inside the sauna. So we've been hanging them on the side of the sauna, putting them next to a vibration plate so that you can get dual therapy, but you don't have to do it inside, which based on the PubMed research is actually the better way to go anyway, because you get clean, dry skin, low core temperature, and maximum absorption of photobiomodulation effects, aka red light therapy. Regardless of price, don't get confused by any companies that suggest they put chromotherapy in the ceiling of their sauna. That is not a replacement for a full body panel that can truly give you PBMT therapy. Moving on to the $5,000 and $6,000 range, we have some ultra compact models that can fit really tightly into a corner, like featured behind me, which is a Heavenly Heat Eco. This is a mini sauna. It's very small, but it packs an extremely powerful punch. It's one of the fastest preheating saunas on the market. It gives you traditional sauna-like feel with that extra heat. It's a little bit too small for people that are, full size or broad shouldered like me. I still fit in there comfortably, but if you were any taller or any wider than I am, it probably wouldn't be a great fit. If you're small, you'd likely love it. If you have a closet or a stairwell or anything where you want to sneak a sauna underneath and not have to fight with an electrician to run dedicated circuitry, this is probably a win. If you're a little bigger, it's probably worth the extra money for you to get the Radiant Health Pause, even though it's a little bit more expensive. Both models are beautiful. Everyone prefers a different aesthetic, but everything featured here today looks amazing in a master bedroom. I'm literally sitting in one right now. Also, I need to add, we have independently tested these for EMF, build quality, featured reviews after 1 year of use. Just check out the channel. There's over 1,000 videos. We've been doing this for many, many years. You'll find individual videos for every single model mentioned today. And later in the month, when we feature the Biohacking Studio Bedroom Edition, you're going to see links to the vibration plate, the rebounder, the 3-in-1 strength machines, and everything in between. Next on the list would be $1,500 to $3,000. Probably industry-leading class, winner here is the Life Pro. It's pretty hard to get a better deal. You can go with something like a Costco or something from Amazon, but the Life Pro, if you look at the FLIR footage, if you don't even know what FLIR footage is, it just means that it has a better heater layout, makes you sweat better, and the performance, regardless of temperature range, is just that much better. The Life Pro really is the best bang for buck in the $2,000 range to get that heater layout. Otherwise, you're going to have to spend thousands more. It's pretty difficult to compare that performance to anything else in its price range. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit. Not everybody needs a wooden sauna. You can use a portable model. Some people also like to lie down. So if you have a corner like this, instead of putting something vertical, you could put something horizontal. So if you look at my channel and you look at the dome sauna reviews, those are collapsible and you can flip them up and store them, and they take up half the space. So for anybody who's health challenged or just prefers to lie down or wants to have a head out sauna experience, for about $1,000, you can get one of the sauna domes that I've reviewed on the channel. They don't have, cabin lights and glass door and speakers and all this type of thing. But if you're on a budget and you want to lay down, it's a great option. Next on the list would be a portable zippy tent, something like the Relax Sauna. Now this is actually going to go back up in price, but we're basically sorting by use case. So if you like to have something that you could collapse or take with you to another home, or you're renting or staying in an Airbnb, this is a great option that you could just toss into a trunk of a car. A little bit expensive, but really low preheat time, very effective, and still head out. Last but not least on the list would be the DIY sauna. Now some people would say, hey Matt, you shouldn't throw this in there because aesthetically, it's never going to look like this. But you can do a grow tent sauna. We have options and resources to teach you how to do it. You can build one for about $350. It requires you to order a grow tent from Amazon. You'll order some heat lamp bulbs. You'll hook up a little power supply using surge protectors and things of that nature. You'll buy a wooden stool like I'm sitting on right here. It's never going to look amazing in the master bedroom, but if you're on a budget and you want to try sauna and make sure it's for you, it's a really good option that really does work. So I've given you 7 options to consider here. Different styles, different strokes for different folks, but they all have one thing in common. We've tested them, personally used them, compared them side by side, and they're all effective at giving you a great sweat, regardless of your budget. There are a couple of constraints that we considered when making this video. Number one, we didn't consider sauna models that have upgraded electrical or require that, because that in this particular house, that would require an electrician trenching a line around the outside of the perimeter. There's no crawl space, there's no attic, there's no way to get a dedicated, electrical line over here. And the power panel for this place is about 70 feet away. So it's just not an option. So we wanted to make sure that this could work for anybody, anywhere, and any budget, and it not matter if you live in a single family house, a condo, an apartment, owned, rent. We don't care about any of that. We just want to make sure it's effective and will work for your situation and needs. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. And also, up next week is another version of this video. If there's a series that you would like to see or a topic you want covered, tell me in the comments. We'll see you in the next one.